Our starting lineups, we'll look at the matchups here and who will see. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Pass to Mitchell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Down low, Captain Clutch.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. He hits both from the strike. Here's Mitchell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And Washington has possession. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks. To the middle, Stinson. Can't get it to go. Fast break, here we go. Cut. Another shot. Pass to Mitchell. The three ball. Rebound by the Wizards. It's tipped. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The quick look, no good that time.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Baku. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And we're about a minute and a half. Here's Mitchell. 9 points last game. Itadze. Off target with his 3. On defense, the Clippers. So it's the Clippers now. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Mitchell. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Wizards. Hunter drills it from outside. He's got 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
On offense, here are the Wizards. They trail by 3. Deflects the pass. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 13 feet away. Baku, and he gets it to go. So it's the Clippers now. Vern. No one. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oh! Now about 3 minutes on in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gibson. Here's Mitchell. For the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Washington trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Captain Clutch. And the baseline jumper, no good. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Inside. Brown. Fast break, here they come. Vern. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And the Wizards making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. To the inside. And the layup falls. The Clippers in the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That is not a difficult pass. You think they could keep it in bounds.
And the Clippers making a switch here. To the paint. Captain Clutch using his post move to get the 2 points. He's got 8.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Pass to Bridges. And here is Gibson. Doyle. Second shot opportunity. Gibson down low. And the layup is good.
They have got to put a body on, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The steal. Doyle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one comes. And the Wizards making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. To the middle. Captain Clutch. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Pass to Gibson. Baker. Here's Bridges. Second chance shot. Shot clock at 6. No good. Captain Clutch lays it in without an inch of room around him. 12 points for him. Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Shot is off. With 1 on the clock. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers? Washington with the ball. Spiked it away. And here we go. Pass to Gibson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
That's true. And this spectacular shot blocking, something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Clippers making a change here. And both free throws good from Gibson. Inside, Captain Clutch. It's stolen. Here's Bridges. Pass to Gibson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
Tell you what, they've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Washington trailing. Pass to Bridges. Swift. And again, no good by the Clippers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pulls it from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. He's got 14.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
They set the pick. Shoot from the right block. Rebounded by the Wizards. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside, Captain Clutch. And he goes up strong with one and flushes it down. Pass to Bridges. That three off the mark. The Wizards with the lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Captain Clutch. Off target from the baseline. Baku. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Washington on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, we had a nice open look right there.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Fades away. The shot, no good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Bridges. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Captain Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Pass to Bridges. Spiked away. Captain Clutch. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Clippers trail. And here's the fast break. Valentine. Shot no good. And here comes the break. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Wizards making a switch here. And that one misses. Now here's Gibson. Here's Mitchell. They set the pick. And that one's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Captain Clutch. And that one's good. He's got 20.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
Here's Mitchell. And blocked. Harrison. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first one at the line is good.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Mitchell. He gives a bit of a split team, averaging 8 points a game. Hooked away. And here's the break. Captain Clutch. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gibson. Here's Mitchell. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. He has 6. Down low. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Gibson. Oh, that's blocked.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Captain Clutch. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Wizards. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. And the Wizards with possession. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 26 points for him. Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Now here's Gibson. Pass to Mitchell. That's good. 8 points for him.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
To the middle. Knocks it loose. And it's Captain Clutch with a foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gibson. Backing down. Here's Mitchell. Burn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
To the inside. Captain Clutch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Fires the three, and he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Washington calls timeout. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Oh! 2 minutes now. Vern. Off target from three-point range. Captain Clutch. No good off the back of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. 32 points in the game.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Pass to Mitchell. Tries a three. Rebound, Washington.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is. He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shoots the three, and he hits the bucket. 11 points in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yannick. And Washington again with the bucket. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Offline with his three.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Captain Clutch. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Inside, Itatampok, rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Stolen. And he jams it with authority. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Clippers making a switch here. Vern tries again. Gibson in the post. No good at the rim.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 11. To the paint. Captain Clutch. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Wizards making a change here. There's the screen. And easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
To the inside, Captain Clutch. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And he's got 41. Down low, here's Gibson, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the Clippers making a switch here. He's off on the second. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
To the middle. Vern. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards out front. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Captain Clutch. It's blocked. It's intercepted. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. And they're pushing it up. Vujanic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Clippers making a change here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Vern. And the Clippers miss again.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Comes up empty down low. Hunter. Pass to Bridges. Lock at 6. Vern. Buries it from three-point range.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players.
Captain Clutch. They get it back. Inside, Captain Clutch. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Gibson. Hunter. And it's off from three-point range.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the shot is good.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And the Clippers. Gibson with it. Trying his luck deep. No good. Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch. Shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The three. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Ripped away. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Captain Clutch off target at the rim. Launches a three. Can't get it to go. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Captain Clutch. That one goes. Count it. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Captain Clutch hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Stolen away. And they're moving it up. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Kept alive. Tatum. And finally they hit one. And so here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Here's Booker. Towns. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Off the inbound, no good. So it's Phoenix now. It's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Book. Six on the shot clock. Trent. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Captain Clutch, good on the 13-footer.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And here are the Suns now. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Booker, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. They set the screen. Captain Clutch, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Inside. Swiped away. And they're on the break. Trent. Here's Booker. All alone. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Captain Clutch. Good on the baseline, Jay. He's got 8.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Jacks up a 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Markkanen. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Phoenix has possession. 9-point game. Six to shoot. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Outside, Randolph. Reed. Washington with the rebound. To the inside. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. The Suns trailing. Pass to Randall. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. The Wizards with the lead. Down low, 11 feet away, Captain Clutch. There's the double team with Randall. Alexandrius. And he gets it to go. He's got 14. And so here's Phoenix. Poked loose. Here's Kim. Five on the clock. Reed. Now the Wizards with it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Wizards making a change here. Campbell.
And that's 2 ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Captain Clutch. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 19 points in the game. Reed. And he's way off from outside. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Wizards out front. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there. Here is House. His last outing, he had 8 points. Knocks it loose. Here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here comes the break. Captain Clutch. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he makes the first. And the Suns making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is House. Ball stolen. Here's the break. Kept in clutch. And it's the Suns with the ball. By 17. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Nilikha. Shot clock at 6. Reed. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Wizards making a switch here. Here is House. And the Suns call. Wizards making a switch here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Nilikha. Got a piece of it. 5 to shoot. Towns. Nice hit again. And Crawford finishes inside.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The first one called. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Booker from downtown, and he gets it to go.
The awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. Captain Clutch. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Booker. Had the space there, but it's offline. To the paint, Captain Clutch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 27 points for him.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Outside Randolph. Ananobi. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Booker. For 3. No what? No what? There's the 3. Shot, no good.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
It's good. 2 seconds into the shot clock. He's got 31. And the Suns call time. Switch here. Back to Randolph. Trent gets a very good look and converts.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Captain Clutch. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Good on both. Knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Ball going up court.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty.
Yes.
Woo.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Back to Crawford. Here is House. Uncovered. Can't get it to go.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Captain Clutch. Baku. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Reed. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And the Wizards making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. To the middle. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 37 points for him. Here is House. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Got a piece of it. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far for the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. Here's Booker. Trent. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Baku from down in the low post. It goes.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Booker. Lots of room. That's good. He's got 5. Down low, Captain Clutch. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Booker. That's tipped. Takes the 3. Rebound, Washington.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That's good. And he's got 41. And the Suns' call time. He has been. The Suns squad struggled. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Anunoby hits the 3-point bomb.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Washington calls timeout. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Inside. Backed in off the glass. 43 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Here's Booker. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Fires the 3, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
Captain Clutch lays it up and banks it in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Goes up off the inbound, and he goes in for the dunk.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Booker. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Here's Book. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Markkinen. No good. Captain Clutch. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Wizards making a change here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Campbell. Randolph with the ball. Here's Campbell. Baseline jumper. And too long on the shot.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Pass to Campbell. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the inside. Captain Clutch. Ripped away. They push it up. 4 on 3. Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
To the paint. Captain Clutch. Baku. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Wizards making a switch here. And that one misses. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. And the Suns making a change here. To the middle. Captain Clutch takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here is House. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Stolen by Randolph. Ball's knocked loose. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Campbell. Here is House. Campbell. 6 to shoot. Anunoby. Offline with his 3. And it's Washington's ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Captain Clutch. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Campbell. Off with the layup. Captain Clutch. Randolph grabs the board.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here is House. Here's Campbell. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Baku. And he hits the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Wizards. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Washington with the ball. Captain Clutch. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Cook. Off target at the rim. And it's Washington's ball. Captain Clutch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he knocks down the first one. Wizards making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Ano tayo? Sige.
Our starting line, who will see for our starting five for both teams. So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to Evans. And it's rejected. Captain Clutch. It's hauled in by Brown. Evans right side. Evans right side. Shot is off. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Wizards on D. And that one's good. Captain Clutch. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris down low. And he banks in the layup.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Now here's Evans. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Inside. Captain Clutch. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass. He has 6.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Pass to Evans. Wide open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Captain Clutch, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 4. Evans with it. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. That one is no good.
Oh, ayun, dali lang.
Captain Clutch. And he gets it to go. 10 points for him.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Brown outside. Uncovered. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. The defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Man.
The Lakers trail. Here's Evans. He has 5. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Brown. Expanding his range. That's good. It's tipped. Evans outside. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just dunked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Captain Clutch gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown outside. And here's the fast break. Captain Clutch. Oh! Did you see that?
Whoa!
Man, oh man! Brown outside. Pass to Evans. From the arc. Can't hit. Captain Clutch. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Timeout called the Lakers. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
From down low. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
To end the run. That one wide left.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And here's McGee. DiVincenzo. Stolen. Captain Clutch. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 24 points for him.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Woodson. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Tatum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here is McGee. DiVincenzo. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. Now McGee looking to end the drought. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Wizards. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think? And so it's Washington with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Captain Clutch. And he gets the bucket. 26 points for him.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Winner. Good on the jump shot. And here are the Wizards now. Blair with it. Knocks it loose. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Wizards making a switch here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. To the middle. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. And the lay call. And the Lakers making a change here. Winner. It's rebounded by Blair. Captain clutch. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 31.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
And here's McGee. Winner. But they recover it. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is good. He has 5. Here, the And the Wizards making a change here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. And they're moving it up. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 7. Captain Clutch. Can't hit. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. McGee with it. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And so it's Washington with it. 22 is their biggest lead. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Wizards making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. That's tipped. Oh, that's blocked.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
A baseline J, and he gets it to go. He has 35.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Woodson. Good on the three-point shot.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Captain Clutch makes it off the glass. Woodson. Rebound, Washington. Fast break, here we go. Captain Clutch buries it down low.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Can't get it to go. Boom, he jams it straight down. Whitehead. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch can't connect from short range. Evans outside. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball. No good with the triple. Washington controlling the game. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Washington with the ball. Captain Clutch. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Ball. No good on that last second attempt there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. Inside, deflects the pass. To the inside. Here's Evans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And Washington has possession. They lead by 17. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Evans with the steal. Evans left side. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here they come. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
Brown outside. The tray. Can't get it to go. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Something else I'll say is that he loves those catch and shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Wizards making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wow, here's Brown. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. And the Lakers with another miss.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. DiVincenzo. And the Lakers with another miss. And here are the Wizards now. Lee. Captain Clutch. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On target from 13 feet.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Shoots from 14, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Brown. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
DiVincenzo. Shot denied. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And that one's good.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. No good with the lane.
Anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. On up the court. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 10.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Captain Clutch. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Wizards out front. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here are the Lakers. Pass to Evans. Ball. Hands it from downtown.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
And so it's Washington with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Wizards making a switch here. Evans outside. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Papakita lang natin para hindi tayo magkaroon ng kwan.
Laku. Oh!
May receive yung wifi. Pinabayaran natin may payment eh. Alin? Hindi pwede yun.
Yun dapat iwanag ko sa'yo. Dapat kompleto na. Kaya kahit nakatisay ko lang. Hindi ibig sabihin.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Cannot hit.
Ayoko kasi nung mamaya, sabihin, gagalit ka naman.
Captain Clutch. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Sana lang yung kinasama 20. Yung sa ganito. Eh, 50 yung daladag ko rito eh. Kulang yung kinasama ng 20.
Yung kulang binigay ni guys.
Yun nga sabi ko. Hindi, bawiin mo. Ba't ganun ba, Grace?
There's the pick.
50 na ba?
Captain Clutch. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Papasa mo siya sa tao yan. Hindi na ako nagkakasat sa'yo. Ipapadala ko na sa tao.
Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. Moving it up. Gives him the lead pass. And they're on the break. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Left side, Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Meron daw. Hindi, siya para sa kanya yung tubo niya.
Captain Clutch knocks down the three ball.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Captain Clutch can't hit from in close. Pass to Brown. He tries for three. The contact. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lock at 6. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since half? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Poke loose. Here's the break. Captain Clutch throws down the breakaway jam.
maintain na nandun.
Now McGee.
Hanggang matapos namin yung promo ko.
Oo nga, basta lalaro ko siya. Parang hindi.
Huwag mo pabuti na tapos namin.
Siyempre, mawawala na yun.
Kaya nga. Pero ibig sabihin ko,
Bukas. Okay na.
Winner.
kaya din papakibukas eh. Mas maraming time.
The three-pointer, no good.
Para mapanood ang sisi.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Captain Clutch. Rebound the Lakers.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Now McGee.
Ano kasi siya, kasi siguro ano.
Pero ano, nakapunta ka sa kagad.
All by himself. Gibbons. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Hindi siya lang nakatira yun. Yan lang. Baka yung wala siya, hindi makakatira.
Naalala ko nga, Jeff, dito lang sa ano.
And here's
Di
McGee.
ba, di siya pwede ngayon, di ba, ng gabi. Kung bukas kaya ng gabi, baka pwede na siya. Para di ako mabukas ng gabi. Oo. Kung kakasya dito sa ano, sa...
Sabihin mo, nag-uusap naman kayo eh. Oo, yun na lang. Ikaw nang bahala.
Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Off the left rim and out.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Captain Clutch goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Ramsey. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
To the paint. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Zubats. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And that is good. McGee with it. Winner. Kept alive. Zubats. Here is McGee. For three. That drops. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Oh. Semento.
Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Baso mo, kasi lahat? Ha? Wala ba baso? Eh, baso wala na gamit. Wala ang tubig yun. May ito ba? Alauna na eh. Ano? Nag-access ang goal. Kasi parang maganda sa bata, no? Sige pa ito kasi, pag magandang bata. Ano ka yan? Ano yung ganda? Ha? Ano ba? Ano mo kaya? Bata. Ha? Ano yung ganda kaya? Ha? Sino yung matabang? Kasi maganda si, ano? Sino? Dito Blanca kasi Nueva Villa.
Oo, maganda na Dito Blanca.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here's White from downtown. And he gets it to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Kasi ano maganda, hindi sabi ito rin pa isa, no? Hindi sabi ito rin pa isa.
Oo, maganda mo ano.
And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Number 14. Off target with the open look. And Washington has possession. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks. Gives him the lead pass. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Don't come easy. You can't find you.
The first one falls.
Di magiba. Tibay yan. Di magiba.
No good on the second free throw.
Ang pinakamatibay na
3 on 3. It's tipped. Here's Hollins. No good. Pulls on D. Captain clutch. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Hello?
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They set the pick. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Picked his pocket. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 8.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Number 14. Offensive rebound. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Both loose. A solo pass break. Captain clutch. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Hollins. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Here's White. They can't stop the run with that one.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Tatum. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the layup's good off the glass. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 10. Here's Singleton. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Number 14. It's good from long range. He has 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open. Well, he got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Captain Clutch. Chicago trailing here. Number 14. It's stolen. A solo fast break. Captain Clutch throws down the breakaway jam. Here's Singleton. Hollins. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. From deep. Can't get it to go.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Hollins. Unloads from 9. Bank shot. No good. Captain Clutch. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. So in Chicago now, it's a 13-point game. Fletcher laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Captain Clutch. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 20 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Here's Hollins. Fletcher. And the 3 off target. Tatum. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. stolen away. And here we go. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Pass to Hamilton. Leads him in there. Here's Maxwell. Now here's Hamilton. A three-pointer is right on target. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Wizards out front. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys. Captain Clutch. Rebound by the Bulls. Knocked loose. Fletcher.
It all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Singleton. Bradford. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And Washington is in trouble. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Washington with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here is Blake. And they're running. And a missed layup. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Captain Clutch. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 26.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk. Pass to Hamilton.
Ha? Oh, nag-birthday pa.
78.
Oh.
Tapos mama ko, no?
Matanda pa.
Here's Hollins.
Pero malakas.
6 to shoot. Shot no good. Now, here's Blake. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Inside, Captain Clutch. That's good.
some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed
Hindi
have come from
tumitinag.
very close range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
Hindi tumitinag ang ano.
Here's Hollins. Hamilton. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Bradford gets an open look and hits. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Captain Clutch can't get him to go. Lock at 6. Lindsay. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Hindi makatira eh.
Down low, Captain Clutch. And that one's good. 30 points in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Singleton. Bradford. Off target at the rim.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Captain Clutch hits from the high post.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Singleton. Here's the screen. That's tipped. Oh, trying for it. Lindsay. Chase. Hits the three-point bomb. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. To the inside. Here's Hollins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. On offense, here are the Wizards. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the paint. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Knocks it loose. Pass to Anthony. Here's Hollins. Back to Anthony. Anthony left side. No good with the layup.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Wizards making a switch here. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's the pick. All alone. That drops. 10 points for him. Down low. That's good. He's got 34. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Singleton. There's the triple. That one goes. Count it.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's White. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Number 14. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Captain Clutch. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's White. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Number 14. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Tatum hits it from three-point range. He's got 5. Pass to White. Swiped it away. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Shoots a 3. Rebound, Washington. Captain Clutch uses the glass to finish the load. He has 40.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Pass to White. Six on the shot clock. Number 14. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first. And the Bulls making a change here. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Captain Clutch. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Hollins. And it's good off the glass. Captain Clutch. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Bulls making a change here. Inside. Makes it off the glass.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
to the middle. Shoots from the block. Stinson. And he banks in the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Down low. Captain Clutch. No luck. There's the screen to the inside. Here's Hollins. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Inside, Captain Clutch. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Singleton. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And so here is Chicago, down by 15. Pass to White. Fires for three. Cannot hit.
Okay.
Here's Singleton. Tries again. And that one comes up a bit short. They swipe it. Pass to White. Trying his luck deep. Count the bucket.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
So it's Washington now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Stinson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Pass to White. It's tipped. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The 8-footer, Captain Clutch. Here's White. From deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Captain Clutch up and in on the layup. He's got 44.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Tatum. The Bulls making a switch here. Number 14. And just miss after miss right now. Captain Clutch. Blocked. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Singleton. Number 14. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 19. Gets himself open and drills it. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Picked him clean. And they're moving it up. On up the court. White, good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Singleton. And here's the fast break with the lead pass. That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
Washington calls timeout.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Stolen. Here's the break. Pass to White. Intercepted. And stolen by White. Here we go, one-on-one. Soft touch off the glass.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
The Clark can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Captain Clutch. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's White. Expanding his range. The shot is off. with the shot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Jump shot is good that time.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of force.
Captain Clutch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he knocks down the first one.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Can it be true? True after all.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Here's Maxwell. Lindsay to the inside. Here's Anthony. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. That's good. And the Wizards with possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he gets it to go.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had. Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They've got this thing sold up. Just sit back and enjoy.
Wizards making a switch here.
Sit back and enjoy. Hello.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And here's Blair. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Anthony. Wesley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Okay. Huh?
And the first one at the line is good.
ilaw. Gusto, lahat. Ilaw.
Good on both.
Ilaw. Ilaw naman sa'yo. Ilaw?
Yan, oo, mas malakas na eh. Mas malakas na ngayon kaysa doon na ngayon.
And so it's
There's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. So there's just an empty space. Not to wait for you is all I can do. And that's what I've got. Babe, take a good look at me now. 'Cause I'll still be standing here.
Mariah Carey ba yan? Ha?